Do you ever feel a quiet stirring in your soul? A whisper that you're meant for something greater, yet the weight of doubt and struggle holds you back from claiming it. Have you ever looked at your life and wondered if the dreams burning in your heart will ever come to pass, or if you're destined to stay stuck in the ordinary? This moment is no coincidence. You've been drawn here by a divine force, a sacred call from God Himself, beckoning you to a message that could redefine your entire existence. You are not ordinary, you are extraordinary, marked by a divine signature that sets you apart for a purpose beyond your wildest dreams. On your left hand lies a sign, a celestial imprint that declares you are chosen, one in a million, destined for abundance, health, and a life overflowing with purpose. This is not just a message, it's a divine revelation, a wake-up call from the heavens, that your life is about to transform in ways you cannot yet imagine. Stay with me, because what's coming is a truth so powerful, it will ignite your spirit and set you on a path of unstoppable victory. This divine mark on your left hand is more than a symbol, it's a testament to God's eternal promise, a sacred beacon that you've been chosen for greatness. The Creator of the universe has placed His hand upon you, marking you as His own, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are in His eyes. Look at your left hand now. Do you feel it? That subtle energy, that quiet knowing deep within, whispering that you're different, set apart for a purpose that transcends the ordinary. This mark is God's covenant with you, a guarantee of His favor, a promise that His plans for you are unfolding right now. As Jeremiah 2:9-11 declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This is the truth tied to your divine marka. Life of prosperity, joy, and unshakable faith awaits you. This mark is not about pride or vanity, it's about purpose. It's a call to rise above the mundane, to live with integrity, and to shine as a vessel of God's love in a world that craves hope. Your left hand carries the weight of His promise, a reminder that you're engraved in His heart. As Isaiah 49:16 says, "See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands." You are not here by accident, you are here by divine appointment, chosen to walk a path that radiates His glory. The struggles you've faced, the doubts that have haunted you, the moments when you felt unworthy, they are not your destiny. They are the stepping stones to a life of abundance, where every need is met, every dream is fulfilled, and every purpose is realized. If this message is stirring your heart, if you feel the weight of God's calling awakening within you, let's take a moment to connect with this divine truth. Hit the subscribe button to join thousands of souls who are embracing their God-given purpose. People just like you who felt the ache of not enough, but are ready to step into God's more than enough. In the comments below, leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 to declare to the heavens that you're ready to claim this promise. Maybe you've felt alone in your struggles, wondering if your dreams are too big, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, "I'm ready to rise." Let's walk this path together. This divine mark is a symbol of your sacred responsibility. God hasn't chosen you to live selfishly, but to be a light in the darkness, a source of blessing to others. When you look at your left hand, let it remind you to act with kindness, to extend grace, and to live righteously. Galatians 6:9 encourages us, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Every act of generosity, every choice to love, every moment of faith amplifies the power of your divine mark, drawing God's blessings into your life. Your kindness becomes a magnet for His favor, opening doors no one can shut, bringing resources no one can block, and filling your heart with peace that surpasses understanding. Imagine the transformation awaiting you. Financial breakthroughs that once seemed impossible will become your reality. Relationships will flourish as you attract those who align with your divine purpose. Your health will radiate with the vitality of God's Spirit. Psalm 23:1 assures us, The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. With this mark, you are under God's divine care, guided by His hand, destined for a life where lack is a distant memory and abundance is your new normal. The world may not yet see the power of your mark, but they will witness it through you. Your confidence, your peace, your unshakable joy will testify to God's goodness. If this vision of transformation resonates with you, if you're ready to see God's promises unfold, let's make it real. Subscribe to this channel to stay surrounded by messages that fuel your faith and remind you of your calling. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to proclaim that you're ready to embrace the abundance tied to your divine mark. Maybe you've felt trapped by your circumstances, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, I'm ready for freedom. Let's keep moving forward together. Your divine mark is a shield against the enemy's lies. The devil may whisper that you're not enough, that your dreams are too big, that your struggles define you. But Ephesians 6:11 reminds us, put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Your mark is your armor, a reminder that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. As Isaiah 54:17 declares, when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to dim your light, look at your left hand and declare, I am chosen, I am protected, I am destined for greatness. The enemy's lies cannot stand against God's truth. This mark also calls you to live with courage. The world may try to pull you down, but God has lifted you up. Joshua 1:09 commands, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. With this divine mark, you have the strength to face any challenge, seize any opportunity, and live a life that glorifies God. Temptations may come, greed, fear, or pride, but your mark empowers you to choose righteousness, to walk in faith, and to trust in God's plan. If this call to courage stirs your spirit, if you're ready to stand tall in God's strength, let's take a bold step together. Subscribe to this channel to join a community that's cheering for your victory, reminding you that you're never alone. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to declare that you're ready to face your giants with faith. Maybe you've felt intimidated by life's challenges, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, I'm ready to overcome. Let's keep going. Your divine mark is a gateway to prosperity, not just financial wealth, but an overflow of peace, joy, and purpose. This isn't about hoarding riches. It's about living generously, using God's blessings to uplift others. Luke 6:38 promises, give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. When you share your time, resources, and love, you activate the power of your mark, creating a cycle of abundance that transforms lives. Your prosperity becomes a testimony, a light that draws others to God. As Matthew 5:16 says, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Consider Joseph, who rose from a pit to a palace because he trusted God's plan. Despite betrayal and hardship, his faith led to wealth, wisdom, and influence. Genesis 41. 41-43. Your divine mark is your assurance that, like Joseph, you are destined to rise above every obstacle. Your trials are not your end, they're preparation for a life of impact and abundance. Every setback has been a setup for a divine comeback, orchestrated by the God who marked you for greatness. If Joseph's story ignites hope in you, if you're ready to rise from your own pits, let's claim that promise together. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to stories of faith that remind you of God's power to transform. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to proclaim that you're ready for your divine comeback. Maybe you've felt defeated by life's trials, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, I'm ready to rise. Let's move forward together. Gratitude is the key to unlocking the full power of your divine mark. When you thank God for what you have, you open the door for more. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Start each day thanking Him for His faithfulness, for the blessings on their way, for the mark that sets you apart. Gratitude shifts your perspective, turning obstacles into opportunities, lack into abundance, despair into hope. Your thankful heart becomes a magnet for miracles, drawing wealth, health, and joy into your life. Your divine mark also grants you authority to dominate, but to steward God's blessings wisely. Psalm 8-6 says, "You made them rulers over the works of your hands. You put everything under their feet." You are a co-creator with God, called to shape your destiny with faith and righteousness. When you embrace this authority, lack and fear lose their grip. You step into a realm where God's provision flows freely, where opportunities align with His purpose, and where your life becomes a testimony to His power. If this call to authority resonates with you, if you're ready to steward God's blessings with faith, let's make it real. Subscribe to this channel to join thousands who are walking in their divine authority, trusting God's plan. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to declare that you're ready to take charge of your destiny. Maybe you've felt powerless in the past, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, "I'm ready to lead with faith." Let's keep pushing ahead. This divine mark is a reminder of God's perfect timing. You may not see all the blessings now, but Ecclesiastes 3:1 assures us, there is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. Your season of abundance is here. Every delay has been preparation, every trial a refinement, every prayer a seed planted for a harvest. Trust God's timing, for your mark is proof that He's working behind the scenes, aligning every detail for your good. Your life is becoming a symphony of God's grace. Each note a blessing, each moment a step toward your purpose. As you walk in this truth, you'll see the world differently. Where others see obstacles, you'll see divine opportunities. Where others see lack, you'll see God's provision. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see." Your divine mark gives you the vision to see beyond the physical, to trust in the unseen, to believe in the promises God has spoken. If this vision of faith stirs your soul, if you're ready to see with God's eyes, let's anchor this truth. Subscribe to this channel to stay surrounded by messages that sharpen your spiritual vision. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to proclaim that you're ready to trust God's promises. Maybe you've struggled to see beyond your circumstances, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, "I'm ready to see God's plan." Let's keep going. Your divine mark is a call to generosity. As God pours out His blessings, use them to lift others up. Proverbs 11:25 says, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." Your mark ensures that your giving creates a cycle of abundance, blessing not just you but those around you. Your wealth, love, and faith become a legacy, touching generations and glorifying God. Consider Ruth, whose faith and loyalty led to a legacy that changed history. She didn't have wealth or status, but her trust in God brought her to a place of abundance and purpose. Your divine mark is your assurance that, like Ruth, your faith will lead to blessings that ripple through time. Your life is not just about today, it's about the impact you'll leave for tomorrow. If Ruth's story inspires you, if you're ready to build a legacy of faith, let's commit to it together. Subscribe to this channel to join a community that's creating a lasting impact for God's kingdom. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to declare that you're ready to leave a mark that endures. Maybe you've felt like your life lacks significance, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, "I'm ready to make a difference." Let's move forward. Your divine mark is a shield of protection. Psalm 91:11 says, "For He will command His angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways." No matter what challenges arise, your mark is a reminder that God's angels are watching over you. His hand is guiding you, and His love is sustaining you. When fear or doubt creeps in, look at your left hand and declare, I am protected, I am chosen, I am unstoppable. This mark also calls you to humility. As God pours out His blessings, James 4:6 reminds us, God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the humble. Your mark is not a badge of superiority, it's a call to serve, to love, and to share. When you live humbly, your blessings multiply, your impact grows, and your life becomes a testament to God's grace. If this call to humility and protection resonates with you, if you're ready to walk in God's favor, let's embrace it together. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to messages that remind you of God's unending love. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to proclaim that you're ready to live humbly and boldly. Maybe you've struggled with pride or fear, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, I'm ready to trust God's plan. Let's keep going. Your divine mark is a source of unshakable peace. In a world of chaos, Isaiah 26:3 promises, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Your mark anchors you in God's presence, steadying your heart through every storm. This peace is your strength, your refuge, your assurance that God is with you always. Your life is a journey of divine transformation. 2 Coríntios 5:17 declares, Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old is gone, the new is here. Your mark is a sign that God is renewing you, your spirit, your mind, your purpose. The old patterns of fear and lack are fading, replaced by a life of courage, abundance, and faith. If this promise of transformation excites you, if you're ready to become the person God created you to be, let's claim it now. Subscribe to this channel to join thousands who are being transformed by God's power. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to declare that you're ready for your new beginning. Maybe you've felt stuck in the past, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, I'm ready for the new. Let's move forward together. Your divine mark is a call to lead, not to dominate, but to serve. Mark 10:45 says, For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. Your mark empowers you to lead with love, to inspire with faith, to impact with generosity. As you lead, God multiplies your influence, making your life a beacon of His glory. Your mark is also a promise of divine connections. Proverbs 18:24 says, A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. God is aligning you with people who will uplift you, support your purpose, and amplify your impact. These connections are not random, they're divine appointments, orchestrated to bring you closer to your destiny. If this vision of leadership and connection stirs your heart, if you're ready to embrace your divine tribe, let's make it real. Subscribe to this channel to join a community of leaders and dreamers walking in God's purpose. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to proclaim that you're ready for divine connections. Maybe you felt alone in your journey, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, I'm ready to connect. Let's keep going. Your divine mark is a call to faith, a currency of heaven. Matthew 17:20 says, If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, Move from here to there, and it will move. Your mark empowers your faith to move mountains, overcome obstacles, and unlock God's promises. Believe and watch His blessings flow. This is your moment to shine. Your divine mark is a sign that God's plans are unfolding, that His promises are true, that your life is about to overflow with abundance. Romans 8:38-39 assures us, neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, will be able to separate us from the love of God. Your mark is your assurance that nothing can stop God's love or His plans for you. Let's anchor this truth one final time. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to a community that believes in your divine destiny. Leave a number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments to declare that you're ready to embrace God's promises. Maybe you've doubted your worth or your future, but subscribing and commenting is your way of saying, I'm ready to shine. Let's walk this journey together, knowing that your divine mark is leading you to a life of purpose, prosperity, and eternal joy.